Hello, Libra. This is your August 2021. So, Libra, the first oracle card that comes up for you is, in fact, there's something better. So, Libra, you tend to settle for something. You tend to make it okay even when it wasn't. You tend to allow something to create changes for you, whether you wanted them to change or not. You also have made up your mind not to give up or to keep sticking it out. Libra, you get easily stuck into something because you tend to have a lot of trouble making your own choices or decisions, or you seem to have trouble where it comes down to understanding when something has exhausted itself, something has worn itself out, something has made it quite difficult for you to walk away. You find one good thing in a negative situation and you stay with it. When there's a lot more coming for you, that could be better. Libras, you're going to find out in the month of August that there is definitely better, something better waiting for you. Some of you Libras need to shut the door on a situation in order for it to show you what else you have. For some of you, if you continue to keep looking at something that's you're not favoring or that's not favoring you, you tend to keep trying to find a way to see it in a different light through a different perspective. Meanwhile, you're still holding on to something that's just not working for you. Libra, in the month of August, there's going to be some energies that come around. Let me try to pull this a little bit more. There's going to be some energies that try to come around you, that try to push themselves on you, that try to create this manipulation, so to speak, to convince you that something that you need to be doing, but you know your body's going to fight against it. For some of you, if you go around this toxic person again, if this person from the past comes back towards you, you're going to begin to feel ill. You're also going to begin to feel like things are back to the way they used to be. You're going to remember why you broke up in the first place. It's going to start making sense to you again, but at that point, you're going to be stuck back in the relationship again. For some of you Libras, during the month of August, you're going to see through a friend, whether this friend is of a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or this friend is of an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody's going to come in to help you to see that you deserve better than this, that you can't keep frustrating yourself or making yourself feel exhausted through all of this. There's challenges that are left and right on you. There's things that you're wanting to just make pop up. You're wanting to make decisions, choices. You're wanting change, but you don't know how to get there. There's going to be an obstacle that presents itself to you during the month of August. It's going to be a challenge where a Two of Swords type is going to come up. You're going to have to make a decision on which one you're going to cut out. I see the Two of Swords very clearly for Libras during the entire month of August, constantly having to make a choice or decision for what's good for you and what's bad for you. This could talk about your diet, your health. This could talk about eating sweets, staying away from sweets, cutting them out, trying to control your sugar, trying to control your digestive issues. For some of you, it's the mood swings. For some of you, you're dealing with sadness and depression. For some of you, you just don't know how to move forward. For some of you, it's scary for you. You're working based on fear. The fear is not allowing you to be the person who you are. A lot of you Libras have an exuberating, exciting, exceptional personality, wanting to socialize with everybody, wanting to help everybody out, but at the same time, you're fearing so many things. A lot of you are worried about judgments, or you're worried about things being placed on you, or you're worried about how people perceive you or see you. A lot of you are facing challenges that are just unknown to you at this particular time. The first card that comes out for you for the month of August is, in fact, the Devil card. Yep, we're dealing with the Devil card. And with the Devil card, the Devil talks about the devil doesn't really do love, right? But the devil does do lust and temptation. The devil does do things that make us settle for things that we no longer really need or something that we didn't need in the first place. It also tends to pull the wool over our eyes and make us believe that something is in fact love when it's infatuation, or it's just somebody giving us attention or paying some time to us or paying mind to us. The devil seems to show up when it's trying to manipulate us into believing that we're doing the right thing or we're with the right person. For some of you, it's about working against the odds. You're always struggling and struggling to make this person see you in a certain way, making them pay attention to you in a certain way, making them appreciate you, looking for a compliment that they never seem to want to give you, or if they do give you a compliment, it is followed by something negative immediately. This card can also talk about meaning that someone is letting their eyes wander. Somebody is definitely paying attention to other people around them instead of paying attention to you. This devil brings with him for the urge for instant gratification and selfishness. This also may make a point that this person may have an affair. It also can mean that a couple's moral compasses are out of sync. Thus, one more may enjoy the idea of an open relationship. Somebody may not be wanting to make a commitment around you, and all you're wanting is a commitment. So you are quite the opposite of what this devil is bringing in. For some of you here where career is concerned, it says to focus pretty much here on not so much of the toxic things that are going on in your life. Also consider whether or not you are happy in your current position. You may, some of you, be investigating or inquiring in other positions or other titles, descriptions of jobs, things that are a little bit different than what you're doing currently. For some of you, you may be sacrificing a little too much, maybe in the intimacy department, maybe in the emotional department, maybe in the physical department. For some of you, maybe at your job, you may be sacrificing more than what you're getting paid, more than what somebody's appreciating. You might feel like you're not being appreciated at work, which is causing a lot of this upheaval for you. For some of you, again, where love is concerned, this devil card can represent you or your partner in this love reading, but the news isn't good, because in love and relationship, this devil, he represents somebody who is selfish, abusive, unfair, so caught up in lusty desires that not too much else matters. This person you're dealing with may be addicted to porn, maybe alcohol, maybe drugs. This person can't seem to get their life back on track no matter what they do. For some of you, it could be you struggling with all these challenges and things. For a lot of you, this could also be talking about the devil's making you feel as if this love is like an addiction to you. It can be the kind of love that you're unable to live without. Most of us have experienced being so in love with someone we're unable to sleep or eat. This addiction is because the devil has put some type of power over you. They have made you take away all your sensible thinking, all your reality thinking, and has created this illusion or created delusions in your mind to believe that this person is good for you. For some of you, you feel like if I don't have this person, I'll be all alone. I'll never have somebody else. My age isn't on my side. I'm supposed to be married by now. For a lot of you, you're stereotyping yourself, saying that you should be married by 32 or 42. You should have a child by now. You should be this by now. For a lot of you, this is a very intense and powerful relationship that has a lot of heavy sexual matters in it. For some of you, you could be dealing with a person that is not willing to take on the responsibilities that are needed to be in this commitment or in this relationship. For some of you, it could feel that you're trapped in a situation of this relationship. It could be very unhealthy, but you're not knowing why you don't want to be without this person. You know all the signs and symbols. You've seen all the warning flags. The red flags have popped up in so many areas, yet you ignore them. and you still try to move forward, you're still trying to accept somebody for the way they are, and you're still wanting them to be part of your life for simple pleasures. For some of you, it's a sexual desire, the attention you're feeling and mixing up the words sex and love together. Some of you believe if this person is sleeping with you, then they're in love with you. That is not true. For a lot of you, you're dealing with either envy or jealousy, deception, dominance, cheating, or an extremely negative context, abusive, violence, or sexual assault. For some of you, this card could definitely talk about you're feeling trapped in this relationship because of any form of abuse. Remember, you can free yourself of this situation. Don't let the devil win. Don't let the devil have his way with you. For some of you, this card of deception and lies, it don't bode good news for a love relationship. It can represent problems, insecurity, and jealousy, overdependency, or the loss of your sense of self. So I want you guys to be really careful during the month of August, not to allow the toxicity to come back. I know you get lonely. I know you're tired. I know you want somebody there. I know you want somebody to hold your hand. I know you want somebody to hug you at night, but that doesn't mean to settle, especially settling for the devil, because this will be your worst nightmare. And to have to overcome these challenges that will come with this will not be a good thing. You got to remember the devil is the 15th trump of a major arcana card in most traditional decks. This card talks about this person playing games, this person being controlling, this person trying to manipulate you, this person is only out for themselves. So please use caution during the month of August. Okay? So with that being said, this is the video for August for Libra. Libra, they're going to come back. They're going to tempt you. You're going to be vulnerable, but don't give in, okay? No matter what, do not give in to the devil.